lifestyle.
Let's dive in.
I live a world-class lifestyle.
We're gonna talk about living this world-class lifestyle.
Live a world-class lifestyle. I live a world-class lifestyle.
This is a game you gotta play. You cannot not play it. I'm like, okay, well, let me go to the dealership. Go and give me a little Benz, got me a little Benz or whatever. They hit me with the interest because my credit was bad. But I already had a game plan. I said they're gonna hit me. That hit me with like 23% interest. This is how they do you when you have bad credit. This is all designed and rigged to keep you down. Trying to make you, you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. You can never keep up with the Joneses with bad credit. Because you're gonna pay 3 times, 4 times the amount for something that they have that you gotta pay 3, 4 times the amount because you have bad credit. But see, I had built a business. So I knew I had money. See what I'm saying? So what I pretty much did was hedge against that. I said, okay, they're gonna go and give me a high interest. And they're going to drag it out and say, how long you want to pay? 5 years to pay it off? No problem. Because they know the interest over 5 years. I'll pay for the car 2, 3 times by the time I'm done paying for this car. But I knew I could afford the car. I knew that I could actually buy the car if I wanted to. But I knew I had to play the game. So I went and let them hit me with the high interest. But instead of me paying my car note, I just call and pay to the principal. I would just call and say, hey, how much interest did I accrue this month? And they'd be like, oh, it was $120. I'm just throwing out a number, right? $120 of interest. And let's just say, for instance, let's say if the note was $450 or $500, right? Let's say the note was $450. But I accumulated 120 in interest. Instead of me, and they might say your minimum, let's say your payment is $450. So then let's say if you're paying $450, which is the minimum, well, you still accumulated $120 worth of interest. So the whole $450 is not going towards the note. Most of a part of that is going to go towards the interest. And that's how it works. So what I would do is call and say, hey, how much interest did I accumulate this month? And then I say, it was $90, $100. And then I'll say, oh, the note is 400 plus that 100, that's 500. Let me go and put 1,000 on it. Y'all like to make a payment of $1,000. And then they would put it on there, and then I would continue to do that. So what I was doing was paying off the car a lot faster than the 5 years. So even though they were hitting me with the interest, I was hedging against the interest because it's like, you're going to get me with the interest, but you're not going to get me with the interest for 5 years. You're going to get me for the interest for maybe a year, year and a half, and I'm going to be done with this car. But it's going to, and what happened was when I started doing that, guys, my credit started shooting up like crazy. And I started getting offers from all these other credit card companies trying to offer me credit because they're like, man, he's responsible with his credit. They're like, he has this loan for this car, and he's paying 2 and 3 times the amount on time, ahead of time. He's paying it. And so it started making my credit shoot up, and I started noticing. I was like, man, next thing you know, guys, I had hit the highest credit score I had was 815. I couldn't even believe it. I couldn't even believe it. I had an 815 credit score, man. 815. I could not even believe it. I'm like, this is amazing. At that time, I just was like, now I understand the power of this stuff.